Hello, Sam Switchtrack here with Charon View, and this time we're presenting Chapter 3B, Operations/Multi-Train. Now, we recommend you see Chapter 3A before you watch this chapter. So this particular chapter is going to be on what we find is the most fun for operating this layout, and it's what really inspired us to share or to make the series of videos. So we're going to start getting into that right now, and again thanking all of our subscribers and our viewers. Okay, the scenario for multi-train is the modeling theme of this layout is a junction with 4 roads coming into it. It's also a favorite train watching location and street level viewing. We like to look up at the trains as they pass, like an O-scale rail fan standing on the board. And it seems like a busy rail junction. So let's illustrate that a little better here. This is the layout diagram discussed in Chapter 3A, and it has some additional numbers on here for switch track numbers. It's switch number 1, switch number 2, switch number 6, switch number 8, and switch number 7. Now I'd like to show what in our mind, and some of you may call it delusional, but it's not really, because the layout is a model of a rail junction. Well, when we do multi-train operations, this is how we like to think of the railroad. It's a rail junction with 4 roads coming into it. One of them is here, then there's another one here, another one here, and this is a double track road coming in up here. And it has somewhere up the line, not too far, there's a set of double crossovers. And that's kind of important because it allows us to use, or justifies using siding number 2, or block number 2, as for train storage for either direction. It could be holding a train that's going to go up the line this way, and it'll take this crossover and head on the let's say the eastbound traffic, and then westbound traffic can be stored here before it's allowed to go this way. Or westbound traffic can be sent over through this crossover and this way and on this road. So anyway, the local tower operator, which would be us, is responsible for this area here. The way we look at this is you get to wear 4 hats. One is the dispatcher, because you have to decide where to put the trains. Next is the tower operator. Then the engineer, stop the trains, determine speed, and rail fan, where there's several viewing points. This operator chair has wheels, is easily movable. So let's take a look at this last one. And I want to say, for us, the most fun is the tower operator and rail fan. And here is the mobile operator chair. Easily moved from one viewing location to another one. First, I'll show the viewing areas next to the operator chair. So we start here, look around, through here, over here, and from there through this way. The next area of viewing is through this way and down over here, looking past the city all the way down to the area down that way. Now, moving the operator chair to a different position, we could view down through this way, across here, and over this way. And that's pretty much the areas of viewing that are easily accessible. There is another area to view trains from, and that's on the other side of the board. One has to crawl underneath the board to get there, so yeah, but it's worthwhile. You can watch it come along a pretty long straight and work its way up to wherever your viewing point is, and watch it go around in this area, no 72 curves, so it's pretty nice over there as well. We like to crowd as much stuff on the layout as possible without interfering with the operation, so we use a spreadsheet to come up with a maximum scale length of locomotives plus rolling stock of 1963 scale feet. The spreadsheet has a listing of each piece of rolling stock and locomotive with the scale length in feet based on a 1/4 inch to the foot, measured from center of coupler to center of coupler. So generally it works out to about 30 cars and 6 locomotives, but it can be anything else, like 4 locomotives and 32 cars, or if it's shorter cars it could be 40 cars, etc. For multi-train, you can do a lot of different combinations. This particular one is going to focus on 3 trains, SW for switcher, LC for local, and TF for through freight. The train length is determined by specific track blocks as follows. Train TF occupies block 4 and 5 to set it up. Train LC occupies block 12, and train SW occupies block 16 plus 15. Now we can make them a little shorter if we want, but as I said, we like to crowd as much stuff as possible. So I'll show the trains now. This is the caboose of train TF, and let's follow it along here as it occupies block 4 plus 5, and it goes around here, and we end up all the way up here with these C628s and GP30. Train LC starts here with these U25Bs, and it occupies block 12. And it goes over here, and you can see it, and it goes around to its caboose. And train SW, we'll start with the switcher here, and it goes along here, has 5 cars on it, and ends at this ATSF hopper. So that's the 3 trains that are going to be run as part of multi-train. For operation, we'd like to repeat some things here. All locos have BCRs and all are powered with sound. They are charged for 3 minutes at 12 volt AC track power before attempting to move. This is to prevent them getting out of sync, and also to prevent possible damage to sound systems. One transformer is on standby and one is for operation. After parking a train, the track block is switched to standby. We usually also like to make it so it goes into the low idle sound when we park it. One train is operated at a time. Now we do not want to foul switches 1, 2, 6, and 8. Let's add switch number 7 to that. One reason is to like to leave at least one clear loop pathway around the layout. So these are the switches that we don't want to foul when we park trains. There's 8, and that's 6, 8, 1, and 2. And let's add 7 to that so that we can have access to either this way or that way. Now, as the dispatcher, you have to know where you can park your trains. So train TF fits in block 2, block 4 plus 5, block 6 plus 7 plus 12, block 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9, block 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 10, block 7 plus 8 plus 9, block 7 plus 8 plus 10, and we like to avoid 7 plus 12 because that does foul switch number 7. Train LC can be parked in block 12, 5, 8 plus 9 plus all of the above combinations, and then of course the switcher can be parked in block 16 plus 15, block 10 plus 9 plus all of the above. Now, when the train is put into operation, it is fun to observe it a bit before parking it again. That means running it around the layout. That's why we like to leave a clear path, and observing it from street level, and then parking it again and switching it to low fire. You can actually reverse the direction and continue to observe it until you have fun with that one. Then you want to move the next train around. And for a demo, we're going to show what it looks like to us as we manipulate the trains around the layout. In the making of this video, oops, the tower operator goofed up. Well, just have to go back and restart everything. Well, we hope you have enjoyed this video. See you next time on Sharon View. Have a great day.